Hello everyone. So today we're talking about breakfast. We're talking specifically about breakfast cereal. Now this video is going to be a little different. I was kind of just having a big old group conversation with a couple of friends from back home. We started just talking about Pop-Tarts, and then I pulled up a Pop-Tart tier list, and one thing led to another, and then they wanted to do one on breakfast cereals and have me record it and be this week's upload. So I'm gonna do that, and it's also great that they've been super supportive and helping me share and promote my channel thus far. And although I haven't hit any major channel milestone, I think it's important to celebrate the fans and the people that do support you regardless. So I wanted to do a big fan special, a big fan shout out video here. And we're gonna start with the video of me and my friends, just all on a group call, kind of making a cereal tier list. All right, everyone, doing cereal tier list here. Apple Jacks, where do we feel this is?
Apple Jacks is
C.
F.
I don't know. Apple Jacks actually holds up as a cereal. I feel like its mix of apple and cinnamon was pretty decent overall. Personally, I'm gonna have to give it like a low C tier because I understand it's not everyone's favorite, but I do feel like it holds up as an alright cereal.
But it just, compared to the other cereals that I think we're going to have along in this list, it definitely is going to be a more mid-tier cereal. So I'm going to have to go with C or B, just in between those two.
To me, this is a solid C tier.
Agreed.
We got just the regular old school Captain Crunch.
This is gonna sound weird, but I think Captain Crunch has too much of like a sticky flavor to me. I don't know how to describe it other than that. I don't
Is it
like
the
No,
coating
I
on
think
the
I know
cereal?
what you're talking about. B.
Crunch.
Regular
Now-
Captain Crunch-
I think it's better than Apple Jack.
You guys want a hot take for this one?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
F.
Let me start off by saying this is everyone's dad's favorite cereal, and I do not know why, but for some reason my dad loves it. I can't stand it. You know what my biggest hot take of this entire video will be? I know I'm saying it at the start, and I don't see it on the list. Cheerios is the best cereal. Plain Cheerios, I know nobody's going to agree with me. Plain Cheerios
No.
wins every competition, hands down.
Multi-grain Cheerios are the best cereal, hands
Ugh.
down.
Yeah, neither are on this list, so I apologize.
Say
Either
A.
with
A or
milk
F.
A for
or dry, I would have to put it in A personally.
Hold on.
So
one
we got
second.
3 A's,
But-
one C, and an F.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my F.
Where does Rice Chex go?
I'll be honest,
E.
Rice Chex honestly really holds up.
Like, it's better to use for cooking. Like, you can make puppy chow, you can make Chex Mix. Every time I've eaten it by itself, I've literally grabbed a spoonful of sugar
Oh,
and
God.
added it.
part of the magic.
But this is
Like,
it
as a
elevates
this is
it.
as
They
a
should
cereal.
put it in C.
No, listen. This is as a
Oh,
cereal.
this is
This
as a cereal?
is as a cereal.
Disrespecting those rice checks.
If this one does not go S tier,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch will never not be great.
I don't like it. I like it more than Captain Crunch, but Captain Crunch would be like F tier for me.
That's staying at S then.
okay, they're very similar, but I still think Cocoa Pebbles are gangster, and I think Cocoa Krispies are just slightly not.
Agreed.
The expectation for Cookie Crisp is real high. The execution is just not there.
Bring it
Honestly,
back.
I
It's a
give
D
Cookie
tier.
Crisp an F or
Oh, I'll eat it if it's there, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy it.
yeah, I keep it D. To be honest, I'm sorry.
All right, cornflakes for
Right there with the
cornflakes.
rice checks.
Only cereal my grandpa had when I was growing up was fucking
the-
corn pops, and I never understood it.
I think have
Reaction of the crowd. This has got to be a D, right?
We're talking Fruit Loops.
I'm gonna say S.
They're ass.
Fruit Pebbles are so sad. They are literally like the sad cousin of Cocoa Krispies in my
They
opinion.
get soggy before the milk touches them.
Yeah.
They're my favorite fruit flavored cereal
Okay.
flavor wise.
Right.
Yes.
The problem is there's just something about the food dye or something. This might be a little TMI. I get diarrhea every time I eat this shit. That doesn't stop me
Ew.
from buying it, and it is delicious. I'm willing to compromise my health for this cereal, and if that doesn't say something, I don't know what does. This needs to be higher than Cocoa Krispies at least.
So this one's gonna be for me an S tier, but I can definitely settle with an A tier alongside Cocoa Pebbles.
Honey Bunches of Oats with almond. Honey Bunches of Oats can't go lower than A tier for me at all.
Really?
This is at
This might be my favorite cereal.
I personally think it's D or F.
All right, S tier. Interesting. Okay.
Honey Smacks are space food.
Oh, I
yeah,
agree.
They're just worse corn pops in my
They are
opinion.
F. They
I
are
agree.
F tier.
They are F tier.
If we're talking about cereal mascots,
which is another discussion. Frog on the Honey Smacks box is the most boneless mascot. I don't know his name. I don't know who he is. I don't know where he comes from, but I know I want him dead.
It is so middle of the road, but it was my childhood cereal. It is the first cereal that I ever poured for myself, and guess what? I poured the milk first and then poured the honeycomb.
Oh,
I
girl.
did it. I was 3
That's
years old.
gangster.
I poured it on the floor, but I did it.
And because of that fond childhood memory, where do you think it belongs, Aidan?
It's not a great cereal. It's a C tier.
How do we feel about Kix, gang?
That's really low for me.
Kix,
Yeah,
I
Kix-
actually like.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'd rather have Kix than Corn Pops for sure.
I hate you all.
Every day, though.
Oh,
babe.
completely.
Every day. I've grown to really like Lucky Charms. So
It's A.
I'm going to put Lucky Charms at an A to B range for
I
me.
think it's A and a discussion.
Personally, I'd put them like D.
Wait,
So
they
I-
went A tier?
I just put it somewhere for it to rest.
I think
I would rather have Lucky Charms than Apple Jacks.
Yeah, I'd agree with that at least.
our A is
There.
so empty.
Perfect.
We got Frosted Shredded Mini Wheats.
I like
This to me is an A tier cereal.
Me
and it
too.
came with
Mini Wheats, I don't think they're bad. It's honestly just the size thing.
they're
It's-
called mini wheats.
But they're not very
yeah, I
many,
don't-
are they?
And they're not very many, are
They're
they?
wheats.
Got the honey roasted honey bunches of oats. Best honey flavored cereal on this list is Honey Nut Cheerios, and I don't think anything else can top that, including Honey Bunches of Oats featuring more honey.
It's
Yeah.
not good. For some reason, they just screwed that up. I
I'm down with F.
All right, we got peanut butter Captain Crunch.
The best Captain Crunch.
Rather have Reese's Puffs.
Raisin Bran.
I love raisins. Raisin Bran can burn in hell.
If this was Raisin Bran Crunch, it would be an S tier.
I would eat Apple Jacks to the day I die if I never had another cereal compared to Raisin
All
Bran.
right, it's got to be below. It's got to be okay. Perfect.
Oh no, that's not fair.
Whatever, just let it be.
I'm-
We'll move on.
But we've got Reese's Puffs here.
Peanut butter chocolate
A.
flavor S.
S is a B to take. It's going in A.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, like I said,
I got
Cocoa
Travis-
Pebbles gives me a headache and I can't eat it. So I guess A tier is just A/
I mean,
Nate
look at this.
gets sick.
Hold up.
That's
Look what I got. The Travis Scott Reese's Puffs in my room.
Are you kidding me?
Right. We got
Collection.
Sour Patch Kids gang. Tricks are better than Reese's Puffs.
Yes, Reese's Puffs are gross.
Oh,
I say
get
They're
out of
both
the
on
car.
Hang on.
I'd say Tricks are like A.
I think it's worse than Fruity Pebbles, which stinks because I think Trix should be a B tier cereal, at least in my mind, because Fruity Pebbles to me is an A.
Well, I do get
But-
sick from Fruity Pebbles, so Tricks to me, the marketing was spot on.
Tricks
the
are for
rabbit,
kids.
awesome. The silly rabbit tricks are for kids, iconic. But the Trix yogurt was superior breakfast food to
I
Trix
love that.
breakfast cereal. Captain Crunch, oops, dropped out of college. We got Cocoa Puffs here. Okay, well, these also make me sick. So is it just going right here? Is it better or worse than Cocoa Pebbles?
Wait, no, Cocoa Pep. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Pebbles are better. Pebbles are better.
This is the knockoff generic version, Berry Colossal Crunch, which is Captain Crunch Berry.
Captain Crunch Berries is the best
It's
cereal
Max a B.
of all time.
Max a
It
B.
is so good.
This is the most diverse cereal on here besides maybe Honey Bunches of Oats because you get that consistency change. And because
Yes.
of that, I don't think it can go lower than B tier. And I would personally put it in S tier. All right, we got
might hack
Count
this.
Chocula.
Hot take, Boo Berry's better.
The lowest I can go with Count Chocula would be B tier. And it would have to be over Cocoa Krispies and probably both Captain Crunches at least. All right, we got French Toast Crunch.
Never had it.
Gross.
The strawberry
Strawberry
flavored
mini
frosted
wheats
mini
out of
wheats.
here. Get
Burn
them
it.
out of here.
Burn it.
We got the Rice Krispies.
They are top tier generic.
They are one of the
So-
top. That is the top tier generic behind regular Cheerios.
All right, and the
Okay.
last one is Special K.
Top tier. I'm
Get-
sorry, top tier.
Get your losing weight looking ass out of here.
I kind of agree. I like it, but I'd only put it at like B tier.
The fact that it's above even like literally Honey Nut Cheerios makes me sad.
Captain Crunch Berries should be top
my God.
S. I hate all of you. That's where you cut it. This
Yeah.
if Frosted Flakes was on this list, where would it go on here?
Ooh,
E.
I'd say it's an A tier.
I think A. I'm cool with A. I like A.
I'd put it in B. I'd put it at the very, very top of B.
Yeah.
Better than Special K?
No.
I don't know
Yes.
if I'd say that.
Yeah, I would
Yes.
say it's better than Special K.
Besides just my friends, another large demographic of people that watch this YouTube channel come from my Instagram stories. And ever since I started doing these movie debate videos, I've also been kind of asking my Instagram followers what their favorite movies are, just to get another opinion as I'm editing throughout the week. I did that for this cereal tier list after we recorded, and I figured I could get some good opinions. My good friend Jake said Frosted Flakes Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a close second. It's a valid take. It's a very valid opinion. I don't think Frosted Flakes are better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I do think they're both very, very good cereals though. If you hate both of those, I don't know who you are. And then my friend Caroline, who's always sharing my content and commenting and interacting, so thank you Caroline, does hot cereal count? I love cream of wheat / rice. Now that's what we call a hot take. From Josh Kubis, he said Frosted Flakes is king. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that take, but like I said, Frosted Flakes, great cereal. We'll be hearing more from Josh later this week on my upcoming video. All the Spider-Man movies ranked. We just did the Harry Potter one, we've done the Pixar one in the past. I think Spider-Man has a lot of hot takes. AJ said Raisin Bran Crunch is the best cereal. Now, Raisin Bran Crunch is probably the best form of Raisin Bran, and I would say it's one of my favorite cereals, but an objective best cereal, that might be a little controversial, but I agree. I love Raisin Bran Crunch. A lot of Reese's Puffs support from both Annalise and John Sakula, so shout out to the Reese's Puffs gang. Personally, I feel that Reese's Puffs looks too much like dog food to be cereal, so I wouldn't eat it. There's also a lot of Corn Pops love. Personally, don't see it. If you like Corn Pops, let me know. We got one for Crunch Berries, disregarding the fact that they rip up your mouth, from my friend Kyle. I don't know about that. I've never once ripped up my mouth eating Captain Crunch or Captain Crunch Berries. Captain Crunch Berries are the best Captain Crunch, not the peanut butter, not any of the other forms of Captain Crunch, just the one with berries, and definitely not the Oops All Berries. That is terrible, but there's a nice difference in the texture and the flavor. Gotta love it. This is an interesting one. My friend Lauren said that French Toast Crunch is the best cereal. I've never met anyone in my life that has ever preferred French Toast Crunch to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so I think that's officially a hot take. Alex Aquilina says Life. I agree. Life cereal, really solid. This is an interesting take from my friend Nick, who we'll be having on in a couple weeks on the movie debate show. He's going to be helping us rank all the Marvel movies, so stay tuned for that. Nick said, not the best flavor, but I always end up back home at Frosted Mini Wheats, all reliable. I agree. And then Tyler says honeycomb. Now, not a big fan of the honey flavored cereals, but if you're gonna go with one, Honey Grahams are the Cinnamon Toast Crunch of honey flavored cereal, and honeycombs are a little bit worse. If this is something that interests you, be sure to subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more like it. And again, thank you to everyone who has, interacted with my videos over the past couple of months, who has liked it, who has shared it, who has swiped up on these Instagram stories and left messages responding to my questions. It really just helps me make better content, and it would be all in vain if there was no one watching it. So again, thank you all.